Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you all are doing great. This channel is about the ancient wisdom of yoga. In today's video, we'll discuss sage Patanjali. Patanjali is a revered figure in the world of yoga philosophy. There are a few different stories about his life. I'm going to talk about some of the widely known stories in this video. Let's start with the birth of Patanjali. According to one story, Patanjali is believed to have been born to the sage Atri and his wife Anusuya. Sage Atri and his wife Anusuya were renowned sages known for their unwavering devotion and deep spiritual practices. They lived in an ashram in a tranquil forest. One day, the great divine trinity of Hinduism, Lord Brahma, the creator, Lord Vishnu, the preserver, and Lord Shiva, the destroyer, on request of their wives, decided to test the chastity and virtue of Anusuya. They appeared at her ashram in the guise of wandering ascetics, seeking alms. Anusuya, as a devoted hostess, welcomed the three ascetics with great respect and humility. However, the disguised gods had a unique request. They asked Anusuya to serve them in the nude, believing that this would challenge her chastity and virtue. Anusuya, though taken aback by the unusual request, remained undeviating in her devotion and her commitment to the virtue of hospitality. With deep devotion and spiritual power, she agreed to their request. Through her spiritual prowess, she transformed the divine trinity into 3 infant boys. These 3 infants were none other than Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Shiva, who had taken on this form as a result of Anusuya's unwavering purity and devotion. These divine infants began to cry, and Anusuya, as a loving mother, nursed and cared for them. Meanwhile, sage Atri returned to the ashram and was surprised to see his wife nursing these infants. Anusuya explained the extraordinary events that had transpired. Sage Atri recognized the divine nature of the infants and prostrated before them. The divine infants, now satisfied with Anusuya's unwavering devotion and purity, revealed their true identities as the trinity of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. They blessed Anusuya and granted her a divine boon. As a result of their blessings, Anusuya and sage Atri were blessed with 3 children of their own, one of whom was Patanjali. From his birth, he was an extraordinary child with immense wisdom and knowledge. He later became known as the sage who would compile the Yoga Sutras, which remain a cornerstone of yoga philosophy and practice. This story emphasizes the power of devotion, purity, and virtue, and highlights the divine origins of Patanjali, the sage who contributed immensely to the systematization of yoga philosophy through the Yoga Sutras. He was considered an extraordinary child with immense wisdom and knowledge right from birth. Another legend suggests that Patanjali is an incarnation of Adi Shesha, the cosmic serpent upon whom Lord Vishnu rests. Gaunaka, also known as Gautama, was a great yogini and scholar in ancient India. She prayed for a son who could carry on her yoga teachings. Lord Vishnu granted her the boon, and the divine serpent named Adi Shesha descended from heaven in the form of a little snake, landing into the upturned palms of Gaunaka's hands, who was none other than Patanjali, the sage who would later compile the Yoga Sutras. It was destined to continue spreading the wisdom of yoga on earth. In Sanskrit, the name Patanjali is divided into Patha, which means falling, and Anjali, which means a hand gesture of respect. So, Patanjali can be roughly translated as falling from heaven, symbolizing the sacred knowledge that comes from the heart and is offered to humanity. Patanjali, in his human form, became Gaunaka's devoted student and went on to teach her the profound knowledge of yoga and its philosophy. He is said to have imparted the teachings that eventually became the foundation of the Yoga Sutras. This story highlights the idea that true knowledge and wisdom can come from unexpected sources, emphasizing the mystical and transformative aspects of yoga philosophy. There's a legend that suggests Patanjali was born to his mother in the form of a small snake, and upon his birth, he immediately took human form. This story emphasizes his divine nature. Now, let's focus on his contributions. Patanjali's significant contribution to yoga comes in the form of the Yoga Sutras, a collection of 196 aphorisms or concise teachings on yoga and meditation. These sutras are the foundation of classical yoga philosophy and practice. Patanjali is believed to have compiled the existing knowledge and practices of yoga into a systematic framework. He did not create yoga, but organized it into a structured path that includes ethics, physical postures, breath control, control of the senses, concentration, meditation, and self-realization. Some stories also attribute Patanjali with contributions to the Sanskrit language. He wrote the Mahabhashya, the great commentary on Sanskrit grammar. He also played a major role in Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of medicine. He is considered the author of the commentary on one of the foundational texts in Ayurveda. Patanjali is often depicted as sitting in meditation, with his hands in the Anjali Mudra, a gesture of respect. This symbolizes his role as a transmitter of yogic knowledge and his dedication to the practice. In a nutshell, Patanjali is a revered sage who is credited with organizing and systematizing the teachings of yoga through his Yoga Sutras. His life and contributions are surrounded by myth and legend, making him a significant figure in the history of yoga philosophy. That's all for this video. Hope you found the video interesting and meaningful. If you have any questions, doubts, or suggestions regarding this video, feel free to comment below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our spiritual journey together. Share this video so that we can spread this information to the maximum people. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay sattvic,